my name is Megan Murphy, and today I'm going to show you how to prepare and manage a water station for the run called the Rainier to Ruston. Before the race day, there's a lot of time and planning that needs to be done. The first thing you'll need to do is to contact the race director, Rob Hester, to sign up and volunteer. After you do this, and you're all signed up to volunteer, you should get an email from Rob explaining a few things, such as setup time, where you'll be located, what your volunteers will need to do, and how many volunteers you will need, sketch maps, some available dates to meet at the location before the day of the race, and any other important information you will need to run the station. Next, you have to start gathering your volunteers. It is recommended to have 8 to 10 volunteers. Tell all of the volunteers everything they need to know so they know exactly what they are doing. Plus, to make sure to get shirt sizes from all of them for a Rainier to Ruston t-shirt. You may have noticed earlier that I said available dates to meet at your location before the day of the race. Well, now what you need to do is meet Rob, the race director, at the location of your station. There he will tell you where things should be set up and all of that information. And I'm sorry I forgot my video camera on the day I actually met him, but here's where we were supposed to set up. Some optional things you can do for the run are to make posters or have a theme. I would recommend making posters to help cheer the runners on, especially if you are towards the end of the 50 miles, because the runners will be tired. If you can, get music to play to make the time feel like it's going faster for you and your volunteers, and see if you can get your hands on an easy up canopy to keep the sun and, in the worst case, rain off of you. Now, on the day of the race, make sure you and your volunteers get there plenty early before the runners to set up your table and make sure everyone is prepared. You shouldn't have to worry about first aid there because there should be a trained first aid person working at your station. And this is the setup of our table. It was a little windy though, and the posters kinda didn't want to stay attached to the table. Now that everything is set up, when the runners come by, you can offer to fill up their water bottles to help be green and conserve cups, or just offer them something to drink. Help the runners in any way you can and make sure to cheer them on. At the end of the race, the last runner should be followed by sweepers, volunteers who make sure the last runner is all right and makes it to the finish line. They will tell you that it's the last runner and you can now start packing up. Now just make sure everything is packed up or thrown away and that all signs or banners are down. A U-Haul type truck should come by and pick everything up. Now that you know everything, just kick back and make sure to have fun.